Welcome to The Explainer. Today, we're going to talk about something that might be holding you back without you even realizing it. This endless search for the perfect mentor. We'll get into why that's a problem, and more importantly, what you should be doing instead. All right, let's just start with this, because this quote really gets to the core of what we're talking about today. It's not about finding some flawless, idealized person. It's about finding someone who'll give it to you straight. The raw, unvarnished truth. Because that's where the real growth actually happens. Okay, so first up, let's just tackle this myth head on. The one we've all kind of bought into at some point. This idea that a perfect guide is just going to magically appear and solve all our career problems. So many of us, we spend years looking for this one ideal mentor. And it's totally understandable, right? We kind of picture this, this career Zen master who's going to swoop in when the time is right. But here's the thing. While we're waiting around for this mythical guru, we're completely overlooking the real, actual people who could help us. Like right now. And what does this ideal mentor look like? Well, we all have this little checklist, don't we? They've got to be inspiring and charismatic, super wise and empathetic. They're somehow always available for you. And of course, they have the answer to literally everything. It's basically a superhero for your career. But come on, is that even a real person? Okay, spoiler alert. This person, yeah, they don't exist. And let's just be real for a second. Looking for them isn't just some harmless fantasy. It's actually a trap. It can become a form of professional procrastination, really, that stops you from finding the real, imperfect, but incredibly valuable help that is all around you. So, if the perfect mentor is a total myth, then what should we be looking for instead? Let's get into the good stuff, the practical, no-nonsense alternative that's actually going to help you get ahead. This right here, this is the big mindset shift. So instead of looking for endless charisma, you want someone with proven criterion, solid judgment. Instead of someone with unlimited time, which is just impossible, you want someone with a clear intention to help you. And this is a huge one. Forget just motivation. You need someone who helps you make actual, tough decisions. It's not about finding a cheerleader who tells you you're great. It's about finding a guide who helps you see your mistakes and, more importantly, fix them. So, what does a real mentor give you? At the end of the day, it's about clarity and truth. Simple as that. You need someone who can point out your blind spots, the things you just can't see yourself. Someone who pushes you to get better, but doesn't tear you down. And maybe most importantly, someone who has the guts to say, hey, that's not the right way to go, and can actually back it up with good reasons. All right, so this all sounds great, but where do you actually find these people, these truth tellers? Well, the funny thing is, they're usually hiding in plain sight. We're just looking in all the wrong places. And here's another spoiler for you. They're not always at the top of the food chain. This is a huge mental block for a lot of us, right? We automatically look up to the CEO, the VPs, the most senior person in the room. But you've got to widen your view. The best advice doesn't always come with the biggest title. Seriously, just look around you. What about that colleague who's been here a bit longer and just gets how things work? Or that old boss you really respected? They already know what you're good at. Maybe it's someone in a totally different department who can give you a fresh take. Hey, it could even be a younger coworker who just has a really sharp perspective and isn't afraid to tell you the truth. And don't just stop at your own office. Look beyond your walls. Your pool of potential mentors is absolutely massive if you think about it. You've got these incredible experts just giving away amazing advice on social media. You might meet an unexpected guide at a networking event. Heck, even an author can be your mentor through their book. The wisdom is out there. Okay, so you've got some people in mind. Now for the tricky part. How do you actually start that conversation? How do you build a relationship without it feeling, awkward and transactional? Here's a simple 3-step approach that's way less intimidating and way more effective. First, just don't force it. Let it happen organically. Second, change your ask. Please do not ask, will you be my mentor? It's so much pressure. Instead, just ask for something small. Can I buy you a coffee? Can I pick your brain for 15 minutes about this one thing? And third, and this is key, bring value. It's a two-way street. Share what you know. It's an exchange, not a lecture. All right, this brings us to the real heart of it all. What is the actual goal of mentorship? We need to redefine what we're aiming for. And here it is. This is probably the most important thing to remember. Mentorship is not about hero worship. It's not about putting someone on a pedestal and just admiring them. It's about what that person helps you find inside yourself. They're just a spark, a catalyst for your own journey.
Just let that one sink in for a second. The biggest value you can get isn't from someone who just spits out answers. It's from someone who listens so well that you start to think differently. You see new solutions. They help transform you, not just by talking, but by listening.
So I'll leave you with this question. Are you still waiting for that perfect mentor to show up? Now that you know the truth, what are you going to do differently? Are you going to keep waiting for the myth? Or are you ready to go out and build the real, messy, and incredibly powerful relationships that will actually help you grow?